It's game time. It's Carthage Tiger Baseball on KDMO and the Carthage Tiger Sports Network.
We'd like to thank our proud sponsors for making this broadcast possible. Garrison Construction, Peachtree Dental, Lauren DeBeauty and Adam Bridges of Farm Bureau Insurance, Reeves Tire, Boomer's Barbecue, Tony Williams of State Farm Insurance, Law Office of Webster and Carlton, Sirloin Stockade, Zyder Tax Service, Kelly Ott of Farmers Insurance, Community National Bank and Trust, Dr. Manzer, Wood Ford, Wood Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Bob Brown of American Family Insurance, Ott's Food Products, Joe Ryder of Edward Jones Investments, Levi Utter at Fair Acres Family YMCA, Missouri Southern State University, Jerry Poston of State Farm Insurance, Schmidt CPAs and Advisors, Nell Mortuary, Dick Insurance, Turf Tamers Lawn Care, Carthage Water and Electric, Ross Kennard, Wells Fargo Investment Advisors, Carthage Area McDonald's, Grace Lane's Bowling Alley, Daylight Donut and Whistler's Hamburgers, Clothesline Cleaners, Car Center of Carthage, J Builders, Carthage Dental Associates, Jeff Hodkin of American Family Insurance, Wilkinson Pharmacy, Roscoe's.
And now, the voice of Carthage Tiger Baseball, Jim Taylor.
Community National Bank and Trust is a proud sponsor of this Carthage Tiger First Pitch. Loyalty, hard work, and dedication are key elements of any successful team. And Community National Bank and Trust appreciates everyone's efforts in making the Carthage Tigers a success this year. As a valued member of the Carthage community, Community National Bank and Trust is there to be a reliable teammate for you and your family. The local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to serve you. Community National Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Fair Acres Family-Wide. Cheers on.
And the anthem finishing up will be here just shortly, so stay with us. These two teams are struggling in conference play. Neosho, although they're a game over 500, they're only 1-7 in the conference. Carthage right now has yet to win a conference game, and they have lost 7, and they've won only 3 games. Their last win was in Miami. That's been about 3 weeks ago. It'll be Brody Cole on the mound for Carthage, and he's a right-hander, and he's going through his warm-up tosses right now. And he'll face Eli Czar, the Neosho right fielder, to lead it off. Wyatt Shadwick is in center field. Austin Rodriguez, the left fielder, bats third. Quentin Hughes in the cleanup spot. He plays third. Colton Southern will be the second baseman in the 5 spot. Carter Finsky, first base, bats 6. Brody Crane is the catcher. Drake Swift is the DH for Cale Smith, and Smith will do the pitching. And River Brill will be on the mound for the shortstop. He might be on the mound for a few conversations. Hope it gets to that. That means the Carthage offense is working. This is our last regular season broadcast, and we will be in the districts. Our next broadcast over in Republic, and that's supposed to get underway on the 17th, I believe. So we got a long wait between then and there. The team has to go to Ozark on Thursday, and according to the schedule, they'll play a Saturday game up at Lebanon, and the Class 6 tournament will be the 17th through the 20th, and that'll be in Republic. Defensively for Carthage, they'll have Mitchell, Hohenschel, and Stark left to right in the outfield. Perry, Carlton, Tate, and Mushy, the third to first, and Clay Kinder behind the plate, and Brody Cole going through warm-up tosses. Take a look at Neosho's recent ball games. They have dropped their last 3. They lost to Hollister. That was yesterday, 8-4. Lost the 27th to Branson, 7-6, and Nixa 6-1 back on the 24th. Their last win was against Union in the Lebanon Wood Bat tournament. They beat them 11-0. They went 1-3 in that tournament. Losses to Marshfield, Nixa, and Lebanon. So Eli Czar gets ready to swing away, and Brody Cole brings the first pitch of the afternoon, and it is off of Kinder for a ball back to the screen. Wind blowing across left to right as we start. And it's a decent temperature today. About 69 on the way over here, so close enough, and it's up high. 2 balls, no strikes. Some room up the middle, and this one shot into left center. A long way to go. This ball may get out of here. It is out of here for a home run. It hit the bleachers out there about 4 or 5 rows up, and just like that, it's 1-0 Neosho on a home run by Eli Czar. Unfortunately, that's been the modus operandi the last few games that we've done on the radio, that they find the Carthage Tigers find themselves immediately behind, and here it is 1-0 on the 3rd pitch of the game. Here is Wyatt Shadwick. I thought it was going to die around the track, but it just kept on sailing, and a good crack, because like I said, the wind was blowing left to right, so that could be what happened that got there at the last minute. Here's the ball fouled off to the right by Wyatt Shadwick. Could have got up in the stream there and carried on out. No balls and a strike to Shadwick. Pitch on the way. This was fouled to make it 0-2. Neosho ended 1-7 in the conference, 13-12 overall. Oh, 2 pitch, way high, 1-2. Cole ready with another. Brings it. Swing and a miss. Well, from a home run to a strikeout. Here is Austin Rodriguez. Neosho with all their outfielders in the top 3 positions in the order, and conversely Carthage, their outfielders are 7, 8, and 9 in the order. So Rodriguez, a right-handed hitter, looks at one inside corner for a strike. Tapping the plate is Rodriguez, and here is the 0-1, way high and wide, 1-1. Ball on a strike, 1-0 Neosho. Pitch, swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. On deck, Quentin Hughes. 1-2 pitch. Rodriguez stays alive. Didn't want to commit, but it went off the bat anyway. So the count remains at 1-2 as the ball retrieved by Kinder, and back to the mound it goes. Cole looking down at the wrist. Takes it under advisement, and this one's flied into center field for Hohenschel. He'll back up now, move to his left, and make the catch. 2 gone. Got under that one, and here's Quentin Hughes batting with the bases empty. And we get the current game ball in 3 from the Carthage dugout coming in. The nice thing, nobody tripped over him. So the base is empty, 2 out. Hughes, a right-handed hitter. Here's the pitch. Goes outside for a ball. One-0. Swing and a foul. Got underneath it and fouled it straight back. So 1 ball and 1 strike. A leadoff homer by Eli Czar. Next 2 have been retired, a strikeout and a fly to center. 1-1. Swing and a miss to make it 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. And up high, 2-2. Tried to get him to offer, and he wouldn't do it. Return throw goes wide of the mound, but Cole off to get it. Caught it on the fly anyway. Even pitch is arriving and goes outside, 3-2. Well, you're a pitch away from getting out of it with just the homer. You don't want to put guys on base and invite more trouble. Here's the 3-2, and Hughes pokes at it and fouls. So it remains a full count. Another full count pitch. Struck him out on the inside corner. So after the home run, Cole comes back and does good work. 1 run, 1 hit after a half inning. Neosho 1, Carthage nothing. Back in 90 seconds. Tiger Baseball Music Radio 93.5.
Fair Acres family-wide cheers on the Carthage Tigers. The coaches, players, and their families all deserve a hearty congratulations and a sincere thank you for their sacrifice and hard work. As Fair Acres Family-Wide works to build strong kids, strong families, and strong communities, they know that good sportsmanship goes a long way in developing one's character. Fair Acres Family-Wide is proud to be part of Carthage and a proud sponsor of Carthage Tiger broadcasts. Go Tigers!
Wood, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram cheer on our Tigers. They want to recognize the hard work and sacrifices that the parents and coaches and their families make to help our student athletes be their best during and between games. And don't forget, the next time you're in the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle, keep Wood, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram in mind. Parts, service, sales, and financing, everything in one place. Save a trip and shop Carthage. Wood, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, part of Wood Motor Company. A solid name you can trust. Go Tigers!
Beimdick Insurance is a proud supporter of the Carthage Tigers. Successful teams select great members, develop a solid game plan, and purchase the best equipment for the game. Beimdick Insurance applies this same philosophy when developing an insurance program to insure your Carthage Tiger family or business. When looking for insurance, the right agent for your team is Beimdick Insurance. Give Beimdick a call at 417-358-4007. Go Big Blue! Local dentist.
He's a righty. Cale Smith brings his first pitch in. This one's lined hard down the left field line. That's extra bases. That's going to go to the wall. And Cole, or check that. That'll be Tate going to second with a leadoff double. He hit a rope down the left field line. Nothing the left fielder could do about it. So brings in Clay Kinder. So Tate on at second. Kinder bats second. The catcher, Ty Perry, at third. Drew Mushy at first in the cleanup spot. Taylor Stevens digs the DH for Brody Cole. Pitches a ball to Clay Kinder. Brady Carlton at shortstop. Ethan Stark in right. Austin Mitchell in left. Zach Owenshell bats at 9. He's in center field. Pitch to Kinder goes just upstairs. 2 balls and no strikes. So both pitchers greeted with some solid smashes. One left the park. This one a leadoff double for Carthage. Pitch goes outside, and it's already 3-0 to Kinder. .30 pitch. He looks at it all the way, and it catches the corner, 3-1. Center fielder plays him. Looks like a step toward left, so get around on it a little bit. You could pop it in the gap. Here's the 3-1. Ball 4. So the first 2 have reached here in the Carthage first.
Number 21, Ty Perry.
So Perry will come in on the right side. He looks to bunt, drops it down. Runners will go to third and to second. They get a force out at second over to first. A wild throw. Runner breaks for the plate. He'll tie the game from third. It's 1-1. Fielder's choice and an error. So it goes 1-6 and an E6, and it's 1-1. Brings in Drew Mushy. They tried for the double play. It didn't look like it was going to happen. Perry beat it out, and then the throw got by the first baseman. So here's Mushy with a runner at first and one out. He looks at it wide for a ball. First error goes to Neosho. Pickoff throw and the runner back. Quentin Hughes at third. River Brill at short. Colton Southern at second. Carter Finsky at first. Here's a 1-0, and it goes high to make it 2-0. Austin Rodriguez, Wyatt Shadwick, and Eli Czar. They're in the outfield left to right. Behind the plate is Brody Crane. 2-0 the count. The next pitch, hit hard foul off to the left. So 2 balls and a strike to Mushy. So each team with a run here in the first. And the pitch, swing and a miss. Count even at 2. Two and 2, short lead still over there. Perry at first. Pitch to the plate. Mushy goes the other way, hits it into right for a hit. Lead man will stop at second, so it's first and second, one out. Ball back to the infield, almost got away. So Mushy, a nice piece of hitting going the other direction and getting the second hit of the inning. Brings in Taylor Stevens Diggs. Another right-handed hitter batting for Brody Cole. First and second, one out, a run home. Pitch, had a rip, fouled it straight back. No balls and one strike. Eli Czar for Neosho led off the game with a homer. The next 3 were retired. Here's the pitch. Low, 1-1. Tate led this inning off for Carthage with a double. Then there was a walk. Attempted sacrifice turned into a force out at second, but then the throw to first went wide, and the runner from third, which was Tate, scored and tied the game, and now Mushy's got a base hit. And Stevens Diggs now falls behind on the count, 1-2. Delivery goes off the fist, straight back, out of play. So Stevens Diggs back outside the box, now gets back in. Runners take kind of reserved leads at first and second. And time asked for, and Stevens Diggs will step out. Cale Smith brings it and strikes him out. So Stevens Diggs down on strikes. It's up to Brady Carlton. So he'll go from the right. Pitch to him. Up and in for a ball. Well, they call it a strike. So 0-1. Pitch. Checks his swing. Did he go? And the plate umpire says he went anyway. I thought he was showing an appeal out there, but no balls, 2 strikes to Carlton. Here's the pitch. Goes into right. It should play for Eli Czar. And he didn't. It's over his head. Here comes a run in. Carthage leads 2-1. Other man to third. Carlton stays at first. I said he should have had it, and he overran it. And then he kind of buckled when he went to make the catch. So that'll be the second error of the inning. And Carthage grabs a 2-1 lead. Let's see if they can keep it going here with 2 outs. Ethan Stark. His first pitch he sees, back to the screen it goes. Runner from first will head for second. The other man stayed at third. So now a base hit could get you a couple of more. Error. One ball, no strikes. Pitch. It goes down and away. 2 balls, no strikes. Next one. Tried to go to right, fouled it. 2-1. So 2 runs on 2 hits and 2 errors thus far. Next pitch. Ooh, on the corner it goes. Ethan Stark at the plate. Runners at second and third, the pitch. Full count. Sailed high. Here's the 3-2 and a shot into left. That's going to be a base hit. One will score. They'll stop the other man. It's 3-1. I'm surprised the left fielder didn't take a better shot at that. It looked like it could have been caught. Rodriguez kind of stopped and let it take a hop. It was hit too hard for the second run to come in from second base. But nonetheless, Carthage with a 2-run lead now at 3-1. And Austin Mitchell will bat, and we'll have a conversation with Neosho infield and the coach. So a double, a walk, fielder's choice followed by a throwing error, a base hit, a strikeout, an error by the right fielder, now a base hit by Stark. There's also a wild pitch moved in there and allowed Carlton to move to second base. Then he moved to third there on the hit. So Mitchell comes in on the right side. Runners at the corners and 3 runs home. Pitch. Inside, corner strike. Got to wait for this umpire. 0-1. This one goes high, 1-1. Here's a 1-1 and a swing on one that tailed away, and it's should be 1-2, yes. Look around the bases by Smith, and the pitch high, and the catcher drops the ball trying to throw to second. So a stolen base, and it's second and third. So that enhances Mitchell's chance if he can connect. 2-2, and he fought off a pitch there. Went to the lower bench of the backstop, went over that and into the stands. So he fought off a pitch there, and 2-2's the count. Smith brings the even pitch, and it's a full count. So if Mitchell can reach, Hohenschel will come to the plate, and Carthage would have batted around. Here's the 3-2, and a pop-up on the infield. Foul ground, who wants it? Confusion reigns, but the pitcher grabs it, and the inning is over. 3 people kind of looked at each other, and in foul ground, the pitcher, Cale Smith, makes the play. 3 runs, 3 hits, and 2 errors, and they leave 2, Carthage does. After 1, Carthage 3, Neosho 1. Back in 90 seconds, Tiger Baseball, Music Radio 93.5.
Local dentists Mark Westhoff and Carthage alumnus Katrina Wickland of Carthage Dental Associates cheer on our Carthage Tigers. They know that setting goals and working hard toward them are keys to every successful life, and they wish the Carthage student body and athletes the best of luck in the game and in the classroom. Carthage Dental Associates have been providing preventive and restorative general dentistry for you and your families for the last 20-plus years, and they're proud to be a part of the community and are grateful to be part of this Carthage Tiger broadcast. Go Tigers! Go Big Blue! In athletics, keeping score is required to separate winning from losing. In business, accounting is the art of keeping score of financial matters. The team at the certified public accounting firm of Schmidt Associates wants to be your financial score-keeping specialist. If your current method of keeping score doesn't measure up, call Schmidt Associates at 358-6090 to determine if professional accounting will benefit your business. Properly designed accounting and payroll services are an investment that will keep your business in the winner's circle. Schmidt Associates, more than checks and balances.
Tom Garrison Construction knows what it takes to build a winning team. Hard work, commitment, knowledge, and accountability. Garrison Construction is a proud sponsor of Carthage Tiger Sports and congratulates all of the student athletes on their hard work and dedication. Garrison Construction excels at remodels, metal buildings, roofing, and custom homes. Garrison Construction, serving Carthage and the surrounding area since 2006. Garrison Construction says, go Tigers.
The law firm of West.
2 balls and no strikes to Colton Southern. He leads off for Neosho in the second. 3-1 Carthage. Pitch on the way and goes down. 3 balls and no strikes. That's one thing you don't want to do after you get a nice rally. It's walk the leadoff guy of the opposing team. 3 balls, no strikes. Here it comes, and he'll go on straight pitches. So to first base goes Colton Southern. So the gate creaks open a little bit for Neosho as they lead off here with a walk. I hate to be truthful, but it's nice to have a lead going into an inning here for Carthage. It's not been the best of seasons record-wise. Here's the pitch. Goes to Finsky, and here's the throw down to second. It gets by the second baseman, but the shortstop will back it up. It's a stolen base. The pitch was a ball. And we're going to have a quick conversation. So that's 5 out of the strike zone. And Colton Southern down to second base already. Neosho started the game off. Eli Czar ripped one over the left field fence for a homer. Then Cole came back and very businesslike got the next 3, but then Tate for Carthage led off with a double. Kinder walked on a bunt attempt. They threw to second, got a force out there, but the return throw to first went by the first baseman. A run scored. When there was a strikeout, Carlton, he lofted one to right, and the right fielder misplayed it. That was an error. He moved up on a wild pitch, and then Ethan Stark delivered a single. Only 1 run scored on that. So it's 3-1. And 1 ball, no strikes. Finsky, and he looks at it outside. That's 6 out of the zone now for Cole. (2-0) and 3-0. So 3 balls and no strikes after walking the leadoff man on straight pitches. 3-0 pitch. There's your strike, 3-1. Cole stepped off the rubber. Now he's back and ready. 3-1 pitch coming to Finsky. That's hitting the hole to Carlton. Runs the runner back, and a long throw is wild and goes off the base of the dugout, and the runners go to first and third. So it's an error for Carthage. Carlton just let that one fly too much, and nothing much he could do was turn around and hope it bounced back to him. Unfortunately, it did. The batter only got to first. So a walk and an error, that's never a way to start it if you're on the defensive side. Here's Brody Crane. He's a right-handed hitter. The tying runs are already on for Neosho. And here's a chopper. Perry can't get to it. Carlton can't get to it. It's a hit, and the run is in. And it's first and second. The old seeing eye chopper. Perry couldn't get to it. Then Carlton did what he could, but it went off the edge of his glove and onto the outfield grass. So that's the second hit for Neosho. Here is Swift, the designated hitter. First baseman cheats in, expecting a bunt, swing and a miss. Not on that indication. So no balls and a strike. 3-2 Carthage, but Neosho with a tying and go-ahead runs aboard. First three have reached. Walk, an error, and a single. And the pitch, he does bunt, and it's going to go foul. It's 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes. Williams running for Carter Finsky, the catcher. Drew Mushy talking to Cole before Cole heads back to the mound. 0-2 the count. Trying to get an out somewhere. Pitch. And thought about uncurling there, but he held up. And it's 1-2. Diving the plate a couple of times is Swift. 1-2 the count. And the pitch. Misses high. So it's even. Cole walked the first man of the inning on straight pitches. Bad throw on the play by the shortstop. Chopper towards third. Perry knocks it down, steps on for an out. Throw to first, and got him on a nice scoop by Drew Mushy. Just like that, it goes 5-3 on the double play. Ball went right to Perry, handcuffed him for a second, but he was right there by the bag. All he had to do was get control and touch the bag. And he threw low on a hop, but Finsky scooped it out, or Mushy rather, scooped it out. So a runner at second and 2 outs. And River Braille, the shortstop, is up there. He's the 9th place hitter. Pitch to him, he's a lefty, and he waits for it and goes high for a ball. So 1 ball, no strikes. Next one from Cole. Catcher held it there, nice doing by Kinder, and it's gained him a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. So a runner at second, 2 outs, and 1 run in so far for Neosho. Pitch. This one's popped straight back. Going to go over our heads. And count goes to 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Trying to get out of this inning with only the 1 run. Here it comes, outside to River Brill. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes. It'll be 9-1-2 for Carthage in the second inning. Hopefully to build on a lead. Here's the pitch. Man, that went off the bat kind of funny and rolls to the Carthage dugout. Like I just barely went off the edge of the bat. Kind of looks like it did a U-turn, then rolled into foul territory. So another 2-2 pitch coming to Brill. Here it is. Swing and a miss, a late one at that. So a double play helps Cole out immensely. 1 run on 1 hit and 1 error and 1 left. And we go to the bottom of the second. Carthage 3, Neosho 2. Back at 90 seconds. Tiger Baseball Music Radio 93.5.
Carlton knows that it takes more than athletes to make a great team. From the coaches and teachers to parents and extended family, it takes the entire community to support our student athletes and make the Carthage Tigers a success. Webster and Carlton is a proud sponsor of this Carthage Tigers sports broadcast, and they salute everyone who are cheering for our Tigers. The law firm of Webster and Carlton, offices in Joplin, 417-781-5690. Go Tigers and go Big Blue!
Just like a great coach, State Farm agent Jerry Poston at 1601 South Garrison in Carthage can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, Agent Jerry Poston can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. When your life and goals change, Agent Jerry Poston will be there to help you adjust your insurance game plan with a free family insurance checkup. So, for all of your insurance needs, call on a winner. State Farm agent Jerry Poston at 1601 South Garrison or call 417-358-5052.
Odds Food Products is proud of our student athletes and supports this broadcast of the Carthage Tigers. It takes everyone working together to make a great team, and that applies to Odds Food Products as well. You've known Odds' stellar reputation for over 70 years and appreciate the consistent quality of their salad dressings and barbecue sauces. Check out their products at your local grocery store. It's all good at Odds. Odds is glad to be a part of the Carthage community. Go Tigers, go Big Blue.
Joe Ryder, your Carthage.
Zach Owenshell fouls off the first pitch to the right. No balls and a strike, and the pitch up and in. 1-1. Carthage got 3 in the first. Neosho single runs in the first and second. Swing and a miss, and now Owenshell's down in the count, 1-2. Pitch, foul. So a new baseball back. Here's the 1-2 to Hohenschel, and he swings through it, strikes out. Second strikeout. Brings in Braden Tate. He led off the Carthage first with a double, later scored. That was on a throwing error. And the pitch here. Looks at it low for a ball. He zipped it between the left fielder and the foul line. Rolled all the way to the fence. Here's the 1-0. Now 2-0. 2 balls and no strikes. I was going to comment, and I will here after this pitch. Here's the next one. This one's lofted into left center field. Shadwick going to it. Now circles back to his left, and it's over his head. Well, that's the second miscue by the Neosho outfield. And their third error. I don't know why. They didn't catch that one. So it's a runner at second and 1 out. Here's Clay Kinder. Kinder walked his first time. The pitch goes the other way and fouls it to the left. Going back to what I was going to say about something, and then I let the pitch go by. And previous pitch before the fly ball, they called it a ball, and some of the Neosho guys were getting on the plate umpire about that was a strike earlier, apparently. Basically what they were saying, and I was about to say that. It was the inside part of the plate to the right-handed hitters. It's kind of been inconsistent thus far. 0-1. Left-handed hitting Kinder. Pitch to right on a hop to the second baseman. Runner goes to third. 1 out. Pardon me, 2 outs. And it's going to be up to Ty Perry to bring the run in. Kinder hit it hard, but it's right at the second baseman, Colton Southard. So here's Perry. He tried to sacrifice bunt. They got the man at second, but then the shortstop's throw went past the first baseman, and that allowed Braden Tate to score from third. 2 more runs scored in the inning. Here's the pitch. Shot and base hit over the shortstop's head. It's 4-2. I thought Brill was going to reach up there and grab it, but it went over the glove. 4 hits for Carthage, and their 2-run lead is back at 4-2. Here's Mushy. He got a single to right his last time. And he goes into left center field. Left fielder a long way to go, but he's going to get to it. And it's taken in by Rodriguez to end the inning. Thought he had something there. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 stranded. And they've left 3, and after 2, Carthage 4, Neosho 2, back in 90 seconds. Tiger Baseball Music Radio 93.5.
Joe Ryder, Your Carthage area Edward Jones financial advisor understands the importance of setting long-term goals and building towards them each and every day through diligent hard work. Whether it's in the game or in the classroom, Joe wants the best of our student athletes and the rest of the student body. Joe has always supported the Carthage Tigers and is proud to be part of the community. Joe Ryder of Edward Jones at 2142 South Garrison in Carthage says, "Go Tigers, go!" Member SIPC. Everyone at Carthage Water and Electric Plant wishes the Carthage Tigers a great season, not only in sports but in scholastics as well. As your public power utility, we know the value of teamwork will pay dividends as our youth enter the workforce and their professional careers. Let's stay community powered and cheer on our home team to win. Carthage Water and Electric Plant encourages you to get out and support our Carthage Tigers.
Since 1978, Reeves Tire and Automotive has been servicing the repair, tire, and wheel needs of the 4 states, offering a full line of tire industry top brands at competitive prices and car and truck repair with superior service and experience that can't be beat. Reeves Tire and Automotive is located at 2504 Grand Avenue and open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to noon on Saturdays. Get rolling with Reeves and get rolling with the Carthage Tigers. Go Big Blue.
Your local Farmers Insurance.
Go to the 3rd inning. Jim Taylor with you here at Joe Becker Stadium. Carthage leading 4-2. And the man who started this off with a rifle shot, Eli Czar, will stand in. He hit the 3rd pitch of the game, well over the left field fence. Pitch and goes outside for a ball. One ball, no strikes. This one goes down and away. 2-0. Here is the 2-0, and a shot into right center. That's going to get down, and it's going to go up the hill there in right center. It's going to be at least a double, possibly 3. Czar around second without hesitation. He'll make 3rd. The throw is late, and it's a leadoff triple. So Czar shot one over the left field fence. This time he goes the other way and hits them where they ain't, and it's a triple to lead off the 3rd. Brings in Shadwick. He struck out his first time. 3 hits for Neosho. He takes some time getting into the box on the right side. Pitch goes outside for a ball. Runner was bluffing down the line. Why, I don't know, but one ball, no strikes, and the pitch. And it's fouled off. Goes to the right, 1-1. Straight too far. Kinder's pretty good at throwing to the corner bases. One ball, one strike. Here's the pitch. And it goes outside. 2-1. I'm not a fan of that kind of play, but he usually has better accuracy than a lot of catchers. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And it goes outside, and it's now 3-1. Three balls and a strike, a leadoff triple. Now this man ahead of the count, Shadwick, 3-1. The pitch popped up very high, short right toward the foul line, and the right fielder can't get it. So it goes 3 balls and 2 strikes. Stark was playing the fence and the ball. He's about 2 strides away from running into the fence. I'm sure that was on his mind. Reached up for it, and the ball went over the glove. So 3 balls and 2 strikes. That run would have scored, no doubt, had he caught it. But sometimes you trade the run for the out. Here's the 3-2. Ground ball to Carlton. He'll let the run score, and the out at first. So it all evens out, 6-3, 1 out. So Czar has scored 3 of the runs. Here's Rodriguez batting with the bases empty, 1 out. He flied to center his first time. And he pulls this one foul. Perry gave it a look over at third, but it was foul. Now we take some extra time, either getting the ball in to the umpire. Now the umpire got him a new one out there for Cole. And they're walking the other one in from foul territory. No balls and a strike, and it goes outside corner strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Base is empty and 1 out. This one goes down and away. So it goes 2-1. Now the ball gets past the pitcher, and had a lot of that the last few games on both sides. 2 balls and a strike, 4-3 Carthage when we are in the third. This one's fouled away. So it goes 2 balls, 2 strikes. So single runs in the first 3 innings for Neosho. Carthage 3 in the first and 1 in the second. Carthage left 2 on in the first, 1 in the second. Pitch. Swing and a miss. That's 4 strikeouts for Cole. 2 are gone, and Quentin Hughes, he struck out his first time. So Cole now within an out of getting away with just the 1 run scoring. Here's the pitch. And it goes outside for a ball. Hughes wearing number 10 for Neosho. And number 10 and the last name Hughes goes into old-time Neosho sports history. We'll get into that maybe a little bit later. Ground ball base hit. And this Quentin Hughes gets a base hit. So 4 hits for Neosho. Here is Colton Southern. He looks at one, bends him away for ball 1. One ball, no strikes. 4-3 Carthage. Pitch. Outside. Kinder bluffed to throw to first. 2 balls, no strikes. They hold on the runner at first. And the pitch. And it goes wide. 3-0. Southern walked to lead off the second. He later scored. Way ahead of this count, 3-0. And now ball 4, so he's walked twice. 2 walks for Cole, both the same fella. And here's Carter Finsky. He reached on a throwing error. So the tying and go-ahead runs are now on for Neosho. First pitch, this at-bat shot is a base hit. Will tie the ball game. Hohenschel knocks it down. The other runner moves for third. It's runners at the corners, and we're tied at 4. Solid smash right up the middle. And here is Brody Crane. So Neosho catches back to Carthage with 2 runs in this inning, and it's still pending. Crane got a base hit, drove in a run in the second. So Cole still trying to get out of this mess. A leadoff triple started things. Here's the pitch, and it goes high. He got the next two, but a base hit, a walk, and a base hit. So the last three have reached. And Crane ahead here, 1-0 on the count. Delivery. On the corner she goes. 1-1. Cole brings it. This one's popped up. I believe will go out of play. Kinder giving it a look, and it will go on the other side, just barely. The count goes to 1-2. The old longing look at that one. First and third, 2 runs in for Neosho, and they've tied it. And a 1-2. Swing and a miss. The game stays tied. 5 total strikeouts for Cole. 2 runs on 3 hits and 2 stranded. And Neosho has left 3. And we go to the bottom of the third. Neosho 4, Carthage 4. Back in 90 seconds. Tiger Baseball, Music Radio 93.5.
Your local Farmers Insurance agent, Kelly Out, is proud to be a part of the Carthage community and knows that planning for the future makes all the difference in a person's life. The personal values of hard work, truth, and honesty will help our young students become good citizens and the leaders of tomorrow. Kelly Out, your local Farmers Insurance agent with offices just off the Carthage Square at 231 East 4th Street, is a proud sponsor of this Carthage Tiger broadcast and says, Go Tigers! Roscoe's Grill, just off the Carthage Square, wishes the Carthage Tigers a successful year, not only in athletics, but also in the classroom. The owners, management, and staff at Roscoe's know that hard work and diligent effort are keys to achieving goals, and they look forward to those young students embracing their challenges of tomorrow and contributing back to our community as good citizens. Roscoe's is proud to be a part of the Carthage Tiger broadcast, and they cheer on our Carthage Tigers. Go Blue! Go Tigers!
Carthage alumni and lifelong resident Levi Utter with eXp Realty has been helping the folks of Carthage and surrounding communities with all of their real estate needs since 2014. Striving to meet the needs of his clients and helping them achieve their goals is what his business is built upon. Give him a call today at 417-540-6565 to see how Levi can help you with your next move. Levi Utter with eXp Realty wishes all the Carthage Tiger student athletes a healthy and successful school year during the sports season and in the classroom. Go Big Boy.
4-4 game as we go to the bottom of the third. Cale Smith still there for Neosho. Taylor Stevens-Diggs will lead it off, followed by Brady Carlton and then Ethan Stark.
Number 33, Taylor Stevens-Diggs.
He struck out his first time, and he looks at this one for a ball. So far, each team has scored in their respective innings. Carthage, that's still yet to be seen. Here's a shot. Nice play with a third baseman over there, Hughes, and he throws him out at first. Thought he had a base hit there initially. And he got robbed by Hughes. He made a nice kneel to his left to field the ball cleanly. Here's Brady Carlton. He reached on an error by the right fielder. That was the key play in that inning when Carthage scored 3 times. Pitch, a little dribbler foul. So no balls on the strike. 1 in the first, 1 in the second, 2 in the third for Neosho, 3 in the first, 1 in the second for Carthage. Count is 1-1 to Carlton. Pitch goes the other way, grounds it to second, and it's picked up by Southern, and 2 outs. And brings in Ethan Stark. He delivered a base hit. That produced a run back in the first. He hit the ball rather sharply, otherwise another run might have scored in that inning. I contend the left fielder probably should have come on and made the catch, but he pulled up and let it bounce in front of him. It benefited Carthage. No balls on the strike. Here's the next one. 1-1. 4-4 the score here in the bottom of the third. Pitch misses. So it's 2 balls and a strike. That goes down the middle. So it's 2-2. Even pitch, and got him on the helmet. So Stark will head on down to first, literally. Popped him right in the back of the helmet. So here's Austin Mitchell. Mitchell fouled out. He got cheated out of a swing. That ended that first inning. Throw back to first and the runner back in. So as of yet, neither team has went in order with that hit by pitch. This pitch to the plate, inside corner for a strike. Throw to first. Now the ball off the glove of the pitcher. Rolls almost to foul territory, but the runner stays. Got to concentrate at all times, even the little things. Here's the 0-1. Looked for a bunt. It's a strike. He pulled it back, but it was a strike. So it's now 0-2 to Austin Mitchell. And the 0-2 is a swing and a miss. Inning over. 3 strikeouts for Smith. No runs, no hits, and 1 stranded on the hit batsman. Carthage has left 4, and after 3, it is Neosho 4 and Carthage 4. Back in 90 seconds. Tiger Baseball Music Radio 93.5.
The love of a family is a very special thing. From the time we are children, it's our family that teaches us how to walk and how to talk, that gives us a sense of belonging. The wisdom of our grandparents is passed down through our parents and then on to future generations through our children. The love of a family never grows old. It just grows. A love that lasts forever. The Nell Mortuary in Carthage, locally owned since 1882.
See our ad in names and number.
Where will you be in 4 years? At Missouri Southern State University, we're here to help you achieve your life goals. Small class sizes allow you to develop a more personal relationship with your instructors and practice your skills in immersive environments. From a healthcare simulation center to crime scene investigation, state-of-the-art science labs, a mock courtroom, and much more. Study abroad opportunities can help you develop a global mindset. Learn more about our high-quality educational opportunities at mssu.edu.
Zyder Tax Service loves cheering on our Carthage Tigers. Mike and all the staff know our student athletes have worked hard this year, and they give a big hand to everyone who has helped and encouraged the Tigers to have a successful season. Zyder Tax Services, serving Carthage and the surrounding area with tax planning and preparation for individuals and businesses, is proud to be one of the locally owned businesses that support your Carthage Tigers broadcasts. Join Mike Zyder, CPA, and the rest of Zyder Tax Services as they cheer on our Tigers. Go Tigers!
Foul ball after a 1-0 start to Swift, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Neosho tied it with a couple of runs in the third, and we're tied at 4. Pitch is down and away. So 2 balls and a strike to Drake Swift. And the pitch goes high for 3-1. Swift looks like he just got back from camping 3 weeks. Got a nice full beard. Here's a 3-1. And he thought he'd walked. It's a strike called. Here's a full count pitch, and a shot down the left field line will be fair, according to the plate umpire. He'll round first. He'll head for second. Ball down in the corner, and it's a leadoff double. As Drake Swift puts it right on the chalk. Plate umpire watched it all the way and ruled it to the right side of the line. So again, Neosho with a leadoff runner. And that's their 6th hit. They got the home run to lead off the first, leadoff walk in the second, leadoff triple in third, now a double here in the 4th. Here's River Brill. See how Neosho plays it with that runner at second. The 9th place hitter up. They show bunt, drop it down, and the runner will go to third. Throw to first is out. Some of the Neosho folks thought they beat the play, but it was good from up here. So it goes 1-3, and the runner to third. And here's Eli Czar, who's been throwing the tape measure everywhere on this field so far. Ripped one out of the park to left and hit an opposite field triple his last time. Here's the first pitch at bat 3, and it goes out of the strike zone, 1-0. Here's the 1-0, and a shot in the hole, and Neosho grabs the lead on the base hit. So it's 5-4, and Czar 3 for 3. And he is a double away from the cycle. Total moves up to 7 on the hits, and Neosho gets their second lead. Had a 1-0 lead going into the bottom of the first. Carthage countered with 3. Now, it's assured Neosho has scored at least once in every inning. Runner at first, 1 out in the pitch. Swing and a miss to Wyatt Shadwick, who struck out his first time, grounded to short his last. Batter asked for time. Now he's back in. 1-0 after a look at first by Cole. The runner goes. Into center it goes. Hohenschel back, still going, and he will not get it. It's over his glove. Lead man goes for third, and now the trailing runner has to stop and go back to second. So it'll be a double, and it's second and third. Hohenschel had a late break, and he just couldn't quite get to it. So it's now second and third, and Austin Rodriguez. So Neosho's already regained the lead, and now they have runners in scoring position, second and third. Rodriguez flied to center, and he struck out his last time. Pulls this one. Carlton can't get it. A run is in. Left fielder comes on, overruns it. Here comes the man around third for the second run. And the relay is messed up. The runner down to second. 2 more are in, and it's now a 7-4 game. So that'll be a base hit, and that's 4 hits in the inning, 3 in a row. And also an error on that one. The left fielder overran the ball, and that allowed the other man to come in to score. So that's 2 errors by Carthage. And here is Quentin Hughes, singled his last time. So now Neosho's opened up their biggest lead. Pitch here, that is to Carlton at short. Looks the runner back. Throw is good. 2 gone. And Colton Southern will come up. He has walked twice. First pitch in this at bat goes high for a ball. Here we go again. Cole has 2 walks, and it's both to Southern. It's 1 ball, no strikes. Next one. And gets away from the catcher and the runner to third. And then it's 2 balls, no strikes. You think it's Eddie Goodell at the plate here with this guy. He was the little fellow that batted for the St. Louis Browns in that one game years and years and years ago. About 3 feet tall. Drew a walk. What else? 2 balls, no strikes. Pitch on the way. Off the fist, but it carry out to center field. Hohenschel looking at it. Has it. Inning over, but Neosho scores 3, and they do it on 4 hits and an error. And they leave 1, and they've left 4. But Neosho with their largest lead thus far at 7-4. So we go to the bottom of the 4th. Back at 90, this is Tiger Baseball, Music Radio 93.5.
Tony Williams State Farm Insurance is a proud supporter of Carthage Tiger Athletics. If life has fouled you out of the game or you just need better coverage, Tony Williams and his experienced team can help get you back in the game with the best coverage for your specific needs. Auto, home, life, business, and more. In the office, over the phone, or online, there's several ways to get a free quote today. Tony Williams State Farm Insurance, located at 2232 Grand Avenue. Tony Williams says, "Go Tigers!"
The owners, staff, and management at Sirloin Stockade wish the Carthage Tigers a successful year, not only in athletics but also in the classroom. Sirloin Stockade knows that hard work and diligent effort are keys to achieving goals, and they look forward to those young students embracing the challenges of tomorrow. Sirloin Stockade is proud to be part of the Carthage Tiger broadcast, and they remind you to stop by before the game or during the weekend for a delicious meal that's just as good as home cooked. Sirloin Stockade, 1027 West Central in Carthage.
J Builders is rooting on all our Carthage Tiger student athletes. J Builders LLC has over 25 years of experience and quality work. They provide a variety of construction services, including new home design and construction, home additions, and many more general contracting services. J Builders takes pride in their work and strives for excellence and timely completion of work on every job. For estimates and questions, please call J Builders at 793-1432 today. Tiger alum Justin Holsworth and everyone on the J Builders team says, "Go Tigers!"
Zach Hohenschel leads off here in the 4th inning. He struck out his first time. Pitch up the middle. Shortstop grabs it. Nice play. Throws out at first. Nice play by River Brill. Took a hit away. I was waiting for it to go under the glove, and it didn't do it. Brill got to it. Got up and threw him out. So here's Braden Tate. He doubled, scored in the first. He reached on an error in the 2nd inning. Came in to score on a base hit. Strike. Oh, 1 is upstairs, 1-1. Seven to 4 Neosho, swing and a miss. It's now 1-2. Carthage had a 3-1 lead, 3-2, 4-2. Neosho tied it in the 3rd, got 3 in the top half of this inning. Count is 2-2. Braden Tate awaits the next one, and a swing through, and then 2 outs. 4 strikeouts for Cale Smith. Here's Kinder. He's walked, and he's grounded out hard, but out to the second baseman. First pitch is outside for a ball. Pitch number 2, swing and a miss. Base is empty, nobody out here in the Carthage 4th. They're down 3. And Smith brings it in. Ripped foul. Hello, Neosho dugout. In synchronization, they all jumped out of the way. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Coming to a Broadway stage near you, the Dancing Wildcats. Here's the 1-2. Outside, 2-2. And the even pitch, swing and a miss, and that was an easy inning for Smith. 2 strikeouts in the inning, 5 total for him. And we go to the 5th inning. It is Neosho 7, Carthage 4. Back here in 90 seconds. Tiger Baseball Music Radio 93.5.
Family medicine, cheer on our Carthage Tigers. Dr. Manzer and staff know that striving for one's goals are the key to success in life, and they want our students to be the best both in and out of the game. Manzer Family Medicine is a comprehensive multi-specialty practice that is physician-owned and patient-driven. They have locations in Missouri and Kansas, with the Carthage Urgent Care open 7 days a week for you and your family when you need care the most. For more information, find them on Facebook or manzerfamilymedicine.com. Go Tigers!
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're here for all of life's wins. Like when you get a new car, or new boat, or new driver, or when your son moves out but your mom moves in, or you find out you're expecting again, or when one rental property turns into 2, then 20, or you realize they're all in Tornado Alley. Life is full of life events. Make sure you have the right policy for each of life's wins.
I'm Adam Bridges.
And I'm Lauren DeBeauty, your Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent.
And we've got you covered through all of life's wins.
Go Tigers!
Drew Evans Investment Companies of Whistler's Hamburgers and Daylight Donut cheer on our Tigers. They're proud to be part of this Carthage Tigers broadcast. Hard work, diligence, and persistence give big rewards in life. So make it count, Tigers. The owners and employees at Whistler's and Daylight Donut want only the best for our Tigers and the entire student body. Whistler's Hamburgers and Daylight Donut. Dine in or carry out at all locations in Carthage. Go Tigers. Go Big Blue. Sponsored by Drew Evans Investments.
Neosho leading 7-4. It's been a back and forth game. Neosho got a 1-0 lead after a half. Carthage 3-1 after one. Neosho came back with a run to make it 3-2, and a single run by Carthage made it 4-2. Neosho caught him in the third with a couple of runs, and 3 runs were scored in the fourth. And Neosho with that 7-4 lead. Carthage just went in order, and Brady Carlton goes to the mound for Carthage, and Taylor Stevens-Diggs will go play third, and Perry goes from third to short. And Cole went 4 innings, 7 hits, 7 runs, 5 earned, and 2 walks and 5 strikeouts. There have been a total of 5 errors, 3 by Neosho and 2 by Carthage thus far. All of those have pretty much figured in the scoring. Here's Finsky to lead it off for Neosho. He reached on an error his first time, singled the last. Pitch from Carlton. Whips in there for a strike. It had a lot of movement on it. So no balls and a strike. Next one. And same spot, strike 2. So no balls and 2 strikes, and just started the 5th inning. Pitch up the middle and a base hit. So from an 0-2 start, lets Finsky off the hook, and now a little lollygag it out in center field. The runner takes second. They kind of took their time fielding it out there, and Finsky, alert, moves down to second base. So that'll be a hit, and I got to give that an error because it's kind of a lapse out there. So a runner at second, nobody out. That's the 3rd error, now 3 on each team. Crane looks at a strike. So nothing in 1. Here's the delivery. Look for a bunt. They drop it down. The runner goes for third. Kinder out in front of the plate. Throws and pulls the man off the bag. Throw went wide, and Mushy basically just had to save it. Couldn't get the foot back down in time. So another error. That's tallied up to 4. And here is Drake Swift. He smashed a double his last time. He hit into a 5-3 double play. He got cheated out of that one, turned into a double play. So Williams back in to run for Finsky. Finsky's been on base 3 times. Here's the runner going. They were trying to go double steal, but Kinder lets the runner go down to second, and I had to knock it down anyway. So it's now second and third, nobody out. Carthage down 7-4. Pitch on the way. Looks at it all the way for a strike. Carlton started off with an 0-2 count to Finsky. Made one too sweet on 0-2 and a base hit. Now, bunt attempt turns into an error. Stolen base, and now it's 1-1 count, and it's on the corner, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes to Drake Swift. Second and third, nobody out in the 5th. Pitch goes the other way with it. A run's going to score. They'll have to go to first, and Tate throws him out. And it's 8-4, and a nice job there by Swift just to put it in play and go to the right side. Produces a run and moves the other runner to third. That brings in River Brill. Struck out his first time, hit into a 1-3 sacrifice, his last. Now you might see a squeeze here with 1 out. And the pitch, and they thought about it. The runner bluffed. Pitch goes outside, 1-0. See if they try again. Burrow put down a good bunt his last time. Here's a 1-0. No indication there, and it's outside, 2-0. Neosho added another run here in the 5th. They've scored in every inning. And it goes on the corner, 2-1. Runner at third, a run already home, 1 out. And Kinder tried to frame that one. Umpire said, nope, 3 balls and a strike. Three and 1 to Brill. And the delivery. Pulls it high and deep down the right field line. It's going to go foul. Somebody hollered fair, it's gone, but it was gone, but wrong side of the line. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And, ooh, where was that? Ask for an appeal and say no, and it's a walk. So Carlton in this inning has surrendered a base hit, and there was an error on a bunt attempt, and now a walk. And here's Eli Czar. He is 3 for 3, a homer, a triple, and a single. Well, you know what's next. Here's the pitch. Down low for a ball. Fifth inning action, Neosho up 8-4. And Czar reaches for that one, 1-1. Missed it badly. Runners at the corners, and Carlton gives a look at first. Here's the 1-1. Nice backhand on a pitch that goes outside by Kinder. 2 balls and a strike. Czar back in. And the 2-1. That is into left, a hit, and another run is in. Other man stops at second. It's now 9-4. And Czar is 4 for 4.
Now batting number 17, Wyatt Shadwick.
11 hits for Neosho. Wyatt Shadwick coming up. He doubled his last time. He has struck out, grounded to short the other times. Here's the pitch. This one's into right. Going back is Stark. And now he can't find it. Struggles, missed it. And the lead man goes for third. The bases will be loaded. Now they're going to try to score the runner. Take that back, and he will score. Run to over to third, and he is safe. So a run is in. It's 10-4. And that right field has betrayed both teams in this game. That's now the 5th error and the 3rd in this inning for Carthage. It's now a 6-run advantage for the Cats of Neosho. Here's Rodriguez. So again, runners at the corners. This one goes outside for a ball. It's the 7th man to bat in the inning. Here's the pitch, way out in front of that. 1 ball, 1 strike. Needs some more of those. So it's now 10-4 Neosho. Neosho came in at 13-12, 1-7 in conference. Pitch goes outside, snap throw to first, and the runner back in. Count is 2 balls and a strike. Batter finally gets back in. Pitch, runner goes from first, and it's pulled foul. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Neosho with 1 in the first, 1 in the second. 2 in the third, 3 in the fourth, and 3 more right now. Only 1 out. This being the 5th inning. This one goes foul. So he's battling. The nasty thing about it, this is the meat of the order right here. The lower middle started this inning. The runner goes from first and goes behind the hitter. The runner down to second. Didn't hit him. Kinder fielded it. The count is full. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. Long at bat here for Austin Rodriguez. And he awaits the full count pitch. Here it is. And he stays alive. That usually happens. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Ten to 4 Neosho, and now they have 2 more in scoring position. 3-2 is ball 4, and they're loaded. Second walk by Carlton.
Number 10, Quentin Hughes.
Brings in Quentin Hughes. He has a hit. He has 2 outs wrapped around it, a strikeout in the first and a ground out in the fourth. So the bases are loaded. Hughes licking his chops here, and he hits it in the hole. Base hit. There's one. Here comes another. That makes it 12 to 4, and the other runners at first and second. So Neosho has batted around, or will, with this man coming to the plate. 12 hits.
Now batting number 8, Colton
And 12 runs to go with it. 5 Carthage errors. Here's Colton Southern. First and second, the runners. Pitch. Swing and a miss. So Neosho has almost doubled their output in this inning. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. (12-4). Neosho up. An 0-2 pitch on the way, and it's 1-2. An 0-2 started this whole thing. Carlton got the first 2 past Finsky, and then he gave him one that Finsky could hit. And since then, it's been rolling for Neosho. One-two pitch. Swing and a miss. He's down on strikes. So second out. And we go to Carter Finsky. See if he can get 2 hits in 1 inning. First and second, 2 outs. Pitch coming and makes him move out of the way for ball 1. One and 0. Here's the pitch. Inside, 2-0. Carlton came on after Cole went the first 4, gave up 7 runs. Carlton thus far has given up 5 in this one, and he falls behind 3-0. So 3 balls and no strikes, 10th man to bat. Carlton a long pause, and he'll bring it. That's a strike. 3-1. First and second, the runners. 5 already in for Neosho. They lead by 8. Three-one pitch. There's a chopper. Will it stay fair? Stevens digs with the ball. He throws it wild. 1 run is in. Here comes another runner to third. The other man down to second. And it's now second and third, and it's a 9-run lead, 13-4. That's the 4th error of this inning. Brings in Brody Crane. He reached on an error earlier in this inning. So it's now second and third. So another run scores will put Carthage in a heap of trouble going to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the pitch. Pulled foul left side. Crane has singled, struck out, and reached on an error. That was a bunt attempt. And the throw to first pulled the first baseman off the bag. 0-1. Swing and a miss to make it 0-2. Second and third, no balls, 2 strikes to Brody Crane. On the way it comes, and it's 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. 13-4 Neosho. Carthage actually had a lead in this game. Here is the 1-2, and he strikes out. So 2 strikeouts for Carlton, but a whole lot scored. 6 runs, 4 hits, and 4 errors, and they leave 2, and they've stranded 6. And we go to The bottom of the fifth, it's Neosho 13, Carthage 4, back at 90. This is Tiger Baseball Music Radio 93.5.
Is completely wild. It's time to bring in Turf Tamers and create a green turf that's calm and lovely. Turf Tamers will rid your lawn of the unwanted weeds and unsightly, funky grasses that have made your lawn the wild kingdom. Give them a call at 417-434-0810. When they arrive, you just leave it to them to tame that turf and have your neighbors admiring it. Turf Tamers, the name says it all. Turf Tamers, 417-434-0810.
The Ross Kennard Wealth Management Group of Wells Fargo Advisors cheers on our Carthage Tigers. Financial advisors Ron Ross and Tony Kennard know that any successful team plans, works hard, and sets goals for the future. They want the best for Carthage's student body, who will be our community leaders in the coming years. The Ross Kennard Wealth Management Group of Wells Fargo Advisors is proud to be a part of this Carthage Tiger broadcast. Go Tigers! Wells Fargo Advisors is a trade name used by Wells Fargo Clearing Services, LLC, member SIPC, a registered broker-dealer, and non-bank affiliate of Wells Fargo & Company.
Just as an athletic team relies on teamwork to reach its goals, a business depends on its staff to complement each other's strengths and function as a team to achieve its goals. The certified public accounting firm of Schmidt Associates wants to be a member of your team and help you reach your financial goals. Their small business accounting, payroll, and advisory services could help ensure your financial success. Call Schmidt Associates at 358-6090. Schmidt Associates, more than checks and balances.
Bottom of the fifth, Ty Perry leads it off. Perry, Mushy, and Stevens Diggs for Carthage. Cale Smith now finding some cushions on the mound out there now, leading by 9. 13-4 Neosho. Pitch is inside for a ball. Next one goes low, 2-0. And the strike through 2-1. Now 3-1. Three-one pitch. Foul at the plate. Feels the count, 3-2. Three and two to the leadoff hitter, Ty Perry. Pitch. Chucks his swing, and he struck out. Caught the outside corner. 6 strikeouts for Cale Smith. Brings in Drew Mushy. He got a single. That was a 3-run rally in the first for Carthage. And he flied to left back in the second. Carthage, after 2, led 4-2, but Neosho got 2 in the third to tie it. And they've since combined for 9 runs the last 2 innings. 3 and 6, respectively. It's ball 1 to Drew Mushy. Next one, 2-0. It's our last regular season broadcast. We'll pick up the districts in Republic, and that begins, I believe, the 17th. Here's the pitch. Swing and a foul. Next one. Up the middle, base hit. Past the pitcher and over the bag. So Mushy gets his second hit. Carthage with 5 hits. And here is Taylor Stevens Diggs. He struck out and he's grounded out. Pitch on the way, up high. So Neosho scored in every inning. Carthage scored 3 in the first, 1 in the second. They had a hit batsman with 2 outs, stranded him in the third, went in order in the fourth. Pitch goes inside, 2-0. Smith ready with another, and it goes on the outside corner, 2-1. Got to wait on this umpire. He's got a slow right hand. They wrote a song about that, didn't they? And we have a balk, and the runner down to second. Count stays 2-1, no pitch on the play. So the runner down to second. Couple of looks back at second, pitch. And strike is called there. So it's 2-2. A 9-run lead. Concentrate on that hitter. Start doing things that you don't want to do, like the balk. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. 2 gone. Or did he stay alive? Nope. They say he struck out. 7 strikeouts for Smith, and here's Carlton. He has reached on an error. That was back in that 3-run first, and then a ground out his last time. Here's the pitch, and back to the screen, bounds back to the catcher, but the runner makes third easily. So the runner goes to third on the wild pitch. One ball, no strikes to Carlton. And the pitch to the shortstop. Brill has it. Throws high and comes down, and the first baseman tags the runner for the out. So a high throw, but Finsky came down and tagged Carlton as he passed by. No runs a hit and 1 stranded. Go to the 6th. It's 13-4, Neosho. Back here in 90 seconds. This is Tiger Baseball, Music Radio 93.5.
Family Insurance. As your American Family Insurance agent in Carthage, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Bob Brown from the Bob Brown Agency. Call me at 358-9715 and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
American Family Insurance. For details, contact Robert Brown, agent at Bob Brown Agency, 417-358-9715, or stop by 1921 South Garrison Avenue in Carthage today.
Boomer's Barbecue at 1123 West Central Avenue in Carthage cheers on our Carthage Tigers. From the coaches to the parents and teachers, it takes a lot of effort to help our student athletes and the rest of the student body reach their goals. And Boomer's Barbecue salutes all who make our Tigers great. Boomers is proud to be a sponsor of this broadcast, and they thank you for your business over the years. Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Carthage alumni Willie Wagner and the entire crew at Boomers Barbecue say, "Go Tigers, go Blue."
Carthage Tiger Sports is all about teamwork, dedication, and a commitment to excellence. Dr. Michael Woody and the team at Peachtree Dental support all of the players and coaches that make Tiger Sports so great. They offer a full range of treatment options that can be personalized to meet your unique needs and expectations, including orthodontics for all ages. Peachtree Dental always welcomes new patients of every age. For a better dental experience, give Peachtree Dental a call at 358-2233. Go Tigers!
Tom.
6th inning, Jim Taylor with you here at Joe Becker Stadium, and Neosho has really opened this one up. 13-4 the score. Carthage had a 3-1 lead after 1, 4-2 after 2, but Neosho came back with a tie in the second with the third with 2 in the third inning, and then they took the lead with 3 in the fourth, 6 in the fifth. Had a chance for more, but now here is Drake Swift, who started that 3-run fourth with a double. He's hit into a double play, and he's grounded to the second baseman. Pitch from Carlton, his second inning of work, goes foul. No balls and a strike. And the next one. That will go low. Gets away from Kinder. 1 ball, 1 strike. Carthage will go to Ozark on Thursday, Lebanon on Saturday, and that's the regular season. Then they'll have virtually a week and a half off before districts. Here's the 1-1. in the dirt. 2 balls and a strike. We're starting off the visitor half of the 6th inning. Pitch. Strike. Goes 2-2 to number 2, Drake Swift. Even pitch. Chopped and goes foul. Goes just short of the Carthage dugout. Try again here on 2 balls, 2 strikes. River Brill, the next hitter, then back to the top of the order. Here's the 2-2, and he checks his swing, pulls up. So it's 3 balls and 2 strikes. Full count pitch. On the way. And he walked. Borderline pitch goes to the hitter. So Carlton has walked his 3rd. Brings in River Brill. He walked back in the 5th. Other times he struck out. And a sacrifice. See if Neosho plays for that 10th run, moving him to second base. And he shows bunt, drops it down. Carlton will have to go to first and out over there. So the runner to second. This Brill's a good bunter. That's 2 sacrifices, and he tried to lay down one his last at bat. Turned into a walk. So runner at second, 1 out, and here is Mike Trout, otherwise known as Eli Czar. He is 4 for 4, a homer, a triple, and 2 singles. Pitch to him here, and at bat number 5 is short hopped for a ball. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Well, he can look so bad on some of these swings, but when he makes connections. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 on, 1 out. 13-4 Neosho. Here's the pitch. Ducks away there. So it's 2 balls and a strike. Neosho has scored in every inning. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss. The count goes at 2-2, and that got a piece of Kinder. So we're going to have a little pause here. He tries to shake it off. That got him on the meat part of the hand. So Coach will talk it over with he's letting the sting go away. Two balls, 2 strikes. So Kinder is ready. You kind of figured he'd stay with it. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner at second. And Eli Czar up against Carlton. Pitch. Looks at it down low, and it's a full count to this batter. So 3-2. We're in the 6th. Neosho leading 13-4. Full count pitch. Off the middle of the bat, left fielder coming on, still coming on, and it's caught. And you can retire Eli Czar, 2 outs. Didn't get much on that one, and Mitchell came in and made the catch. So here's Wyatt Shadwick. He has struck out, grounded out, doubled, and reached on an error. Here is the pitch. Little chopper cut off by Carlton, and he'll throw to first, and the inning over. So we will play 7. And we go to the bottom of the 6th. A man stranded. Neosho's left 7, and no hits in the inning. We go to the bottom of the 6th, and it's now Neosho 13 and Carthage 4 back here, and we'll go another 90. This is Tiger Baseball Music Radio 93.5.
Tom Garrison Construction knows what it takes to build a winning team. Hard work, commitment, knowledge, and accountability. Garrison Construction is a proud sponsor of Carthage Tiger Sports and congratulates all of the student athletes on their hard work and dedication. Garrison Construction excels at remodels, metal buildings, roofing, and custom homes. Garrison Construction, serving Carthage and the surrounding area since 2006. Garrison Construction says, go Tigers. The owners and staff at Grace Lanes, just east of the Carthage Square, wish the Carthage Tigers a successful year not only in athletics, but also in the classroom. They look forward to our young students achieving their goals and the promises of tomorrow. Grace Lanes is proud to be a part of the Carthage Tiger broadcast, and they remind you about bowling leagues on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday evenings and Saturday mornings. Or stop by for an ice cream and a smoke-free bowling experience Monday through Saturday. For more information, go to gracelanes.com. Go Tigers.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agent Jerry Poston at 1601 South Garrison in Carthage can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, Agent Jerry Poston can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. When your life and goals change, Agent Jerry Poston will be there to help you adjust your insurance game plan with a free family insurance checkup. So, for all of your insurance needs, call on a winner. State Farm agent Jerry Poston at 1601 South Garrison or call 417-358-5052.
Cale Smith hanging in there, giving up 4 runs. And he leads this first batter with a ball. The next one, that is dribble. It's going to go foul at the last moment. Ethan Stark, he has a base hit, and he was hit by a pitch. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 13-4 Neosho. They open it up with 6 in the 5th inning. 1-1. And got him. Hit him. Second time he's been hit. So that brings in Austin Mitchell. He is fouled out to the pitcher. And he struck out his last time. 3 people chased on that pop fly that went down the first baseline. That's how come the pitcher caught it. Caught it between the catcher and the first baseman. He actually kind of had to take charge. Caught the ball in foul territory. Here's the pitch. Shows bunt. And it's a ball, I think. Nope, they called a strike. No balls and a strike. Pitch. And strike 2. Carthage got their runs in the first 2 innings, 3 in the first and 1 in the second. Here's the pitch and a foul. So no balls, 2 strikes. Neosho will have 3, 4, and 5 in the 7th. And the pitch. Outside. So it's 1-2. This one is fouled and go out of play. So ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Reaches for it and pops it into center for a hit. So it's first and second and nobody out. Just kind of put the bat out there and it was guided over the second baseman and the shortstop. That's 6 hits for Carthage and brings in Zach Hohenschel. He is 0 for 2, struck out and grounded out. Pitch on the way, and it goes outside for a ball. Cale Smith's given up 4 runs. Having trouble here in the 6th. Pitch fouled away on a nice rip. 1-1. Carthage has left 5. Left 2 on in the first, 1 in the third. Go back to the second inning, left 1 there and left 1 in the 5th. Count is 1 ball, 2 strikes to Hohenschel, who's 0 for 2. Pitch on the way, and he reaches for it and puts it to the third base side and bobbled by the third baseman. Yet another error in this game. That's a combined 10 errors, 4 for Neosho. So the bases are loaded and nobody out. And brings in Braden Tate. That may be it for Smith. Tate has doubled, reached on an error, and he struck out. While they talk it over, one of the base runners heads off to talk to the first base coach, and now Smith's going to stay out there, it looks like. So here is Tate re-entering. And here is the first pitch to him. And a strike is called. Smith has struck out 7. He's hit 2 batters. And he hasn't walked anyone. No balls on the strike. Pitch up high. One ball and 1 strike. And a check swing. 2-1. (13-4) Neosho, but Carthage has loaded the bases here in the 6th with nobody out. 2-1. That's a strike. 2-2. Carthage has not scored since the 2nd inning. 2-2 pitch, up high, 3-2. They're about to. Three-two pitch, and ball 4, and a run is in. I would say that's all for Smith now, and that's the case. Here comes the second trip to the mound. So it's now 13-5, and Neosho will change pitchers. We'll check to see who they bring in, then take a break. So the bases will reload. And it looks like Hughes is going to pitch. I catch that number out there, right? So it's going to be Quentin Hughes on the mound, and while he goes through his warm-ups, we'll take a 1-minute pause and come back. This is Tiger Baseball Music Radio 93.5.
Carthage McDonald's, a proud supporter of the Tigers. They recognize the importance of teamwork. The R9 sports program is something to be proud of. The coaches, players, and each family member make a lot of sacrifices to create a winning team. The many practices, court and field preparation, the disappointments, and the great moments are all part of learning to win at life itself. Your Carthage McDonald's, locally owned and operated by Shane and Karen Campbell. Go Big Blue.
Let Community National Bank and Trust be the co-captain of your team at home. As a proud sponsor of the Carthage Tiger broadcasts and a solid member of our community, Community National Bank and Trust can be counted on to provide you top-notch service. As a conservative and solid bank, they offer competitive loan rates and checking and saving accounts geared to reward you. Community National Bank and Trust is there to be a reliable teammate for you and your family. The local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to serve you. Community National Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
The law firm
So far has given up 5 runs. Not all of those were earned, and he has surrendered 6 hits. He walked 1, struck out 7, and he hit 2 batters. Well, now we'll see who plays third now for Neosho. Base is loaded. Pitch on the way, left-handed hitting Clay Kinder. One ball, no strikes. A run in, 13-5 the score. That's Neosho in front, though. Count moves to 2-0. Looks like Smith was moved over to play third, so no changes in the order. And it's 3 balls, no strikes. Yeah, it is Smith over at third. .30 pitch. Strike is called, 3-1. Remember a game a few years ago with Republic over at the old ballpark that Carthage rallied way back, and then Republic caught them, and the game went extra innings. Carthage finally won it. There's a shot into right. That ball's deep. That's a grand slam. All of a sudden, we got a game. It's 13-9. No doubter for Clay Kinder. And there is a nice greeting for Kinder as he gets all the teammates around home plate. And back to the dugout. There was no doubt about that one. To the right of the scoreboard, between there and the right field lights pole, whatever. It's a light pole, folks. It's now 13-9. Here's the pitch. We restart this inning. Ty Perry. He looks at a ball, so. Now 8 runs total charged as those 3 came in on the grand slam. Here's the 2-0 and off the glove. So Hughes has put fire on this ball game now. It's a 4-run game. Carthage has come back with 5 here in the bottom of the 6th. Delivery coming to Perry. Strike. Three balls and a strike. So everyone's reached and scored thus far. Strike fills the count at 3-2. Here's the full count pitch, and Perry goes down swinging. So that's the first out of the inning, and it's Drew Mushy. Mushy bats with nobody on, 1 out. But 5 runs home for Carthage here in the 6th, but they still need 4 more. Swing and a miss. So no balls and a strike. This one's popped up and goes out of play, 0-2. Oh, and 2 to Mushy in the pitch, and he swings through it. 2 outs. Brings in Taylor Stevens-Diggs. Stevens-Diggs has struck out twice. In between that, he grounded to third. So 2 strikeouts have kind of quieted this inning down. There's 5 reached and 5 scored to start this 6th. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. It'd be ironic here if Hughes came back and struck out the side. The pitch misses. 1-2. One, two, and he goes through it, and Stevens-Diggs strikes out, but 5 runs come across on only 2 hits and an error. And we go to the 7th, It's Neosho 13, Carthage 9. Back here in 1 minute. Tiger Baseball Music Radio 93.5.
Of Webster and Carleton knows that it takes more than athletes to make a great team. From the coaches and teachers to parents and extended family, it takes the entire community to support our student athletes and make the Carthage Tigers a success. Webster and Carleton is a proud sponsor of this Carthage Tigers sports broadcast, and they salute everyone who are cheering for our Tigers. The law firm of Webster and Carleton, offices in Joplin, 417-781-5690. Go Tigers and go Big Blue!
Woodford is proud to bring Carthage High School sports this school year. Competition builds good character in our students, and a sense of teamwork and good sportsmanship only serve to make our student athletes better citizens. The employees and management at Woodford say, "Go Blue, go Tigers," and remember, Woodford delivers competitive deals every day. There's no need to leave Carthage to find a good deal on a new or pre-owned vehicle. Woodford, part of Wood Motor Company, a solid name you can trust.
Move to the 7th inning. Jim Taylor here at Joe Becker Stadium. Neosho had a 13-4 lead and had Carthage on the brink of elimination. They didn't score the 10th run in the 5th. They didn't score in the 6th. Carthage came back with a 5-run inning. A hit batsman, a base hit, an error, a walk, a bases loaded walk, and then Kinder lofted one out up between the scoreboard and the light tower in right field. So the game back within reach, but still only 3 outs to work with for Carthage in the 7th, and they got to hold them here. And Austin Rodriguez will bat. Carlton trying to go through his 3rd inning of work. And the pitch to Rodriguez. Swing and a miss. Down and in. He has flied out to center. He struck out. He's singled. An error was on that, which allowed another run to score, and he walked his last time. And he golfs this one into center. Hohenschel almost in his tracks, and he actually had to jump up for it. Back up a little bit. Kind of took off on him. One gone. Brings in Quentin Hughes. He has struck out. He's singled, grounded to short, and singled again. Pitch coming. Goes down and in for a ball. One and 0. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Next one on the way, and almost got him. 2-1. Neosho scored in every inning but the 6th. Had a 9-run lead. It's been knocked down to 4. And here's a 2-1. Now 3-1. Three balls and a strike. Next pitch hit toward the right side. Tate will get to it and throw to first. 2 outs. Here's Colton Southern. He has walked twice, and he's flied to center and struck out the other time. A swing and a miss. So nobody on. 2 out for Neosho here in the 7th. Carthage will have 6, 7, 8. Down by at least 4. Here's the pitch. Goes outside. One ball, 1 strike. Game right at 2 hours old. Here's the pitch. And the strike is called on the corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Really, for as many runs and errors in this game, it's gone at a pretty good pace. One, 2 pitch. Down and away to make it 2-2. Count is even, nobody on, 2 out. And the pitch. Ooh, just missed. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Everybody was looking for that to be a strike, but instead it's a full count. 3-2. Neosho has not gone in order. 3-2. And strike 3. They punch him out. A little makeup call, I think, on that one. And Neosho does go in order. So 3 outs to work with. 4 runs down for Carthage. And we'll go ahead and stay here and kind of review the scoring. As Neosho picked up a run in the first, a leadoff home run by Eli Czar, 3rd pitch of the game. Made it 1-0. Carthage came up in the first. Braden Tate got a double. Clay Kinder walked on a bunt attempt. They threw to second, got a force out, but tried to make the double play. Shortstop threw wide of first. A run scored. Tied the game at 1. Drew Mushy got a base hit. And 2 outs after a Stevens Diggs strikeout. Brady Carlton reached when the right fielder Czar misplayed the ball. That gave Carthage the lead. Ethan Stark then singled in another run to make it 3-1. Neosho got a run back in the second, a walk, an error, a base hit by Crane, a 5-3 double play, bailed Carthage out of that inning. Still with the lead. Carthage added a run in the second inning. A 1-out error given by the center fielder with Tate at the plate. He scored on a base hit by Ty Perry. So it was 4-1. Neosho came back in the third. Leadoff triple by Czar. He scored on a base hit by Hughes. Then there was a walk to Southern. This was all with 2 out. Finsky got a base hit. And that got another run in. So that, after 2.5, made it 4-4. And then in the 4th inning, Neosho got a double to lead off by Swift. Sacrifice, a base hit by Czar. Double Shadwick. Single by Rodriguez. And they scored 3 times. They scored 6 and sent 11 to the plate. That was back in the 5th inning. The highlight of that was 3 Carthage errors in the inning. Carthage came back in the 6th with 4 runs. A hit batsman, a walk, an error. Bases loaded walk, and then a grand slam. Here's a pop fly to start the bottom of the 7th. That's off the bat of Carlton, and he pops out to Austin Rodriguez for the first out. So here's Ethan Stark. He's been hit by a pitch twice, and he got a single, got an RBI single in the first. Neosho scored 6 times on 4 hits. That was back in the 5th. Carthage has committed 6 errors. Neosho has committed 4. Count is 2 balls, no strikes to Ethan Stark. 2-0 is sliced foul, 2-1. Neosho 1 game over 500 at 13-12. They're 1-7 in conference. Carthage 3-23 and 0-7. They'll finish up conference play Thursday at Ozark. Pitch high. So 3 balls and a strike. Base runners any way you can get them. 3-1. And a strike, a high strike, fills the count. So it's 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count pitch and a foul. So 13 runs on 11 hits. Now 12 hits. Here's a fly ball, 3 people chasing in left. Center fielder coming on. And a nice play for the second out. Center fielder Wyatt Shattuck, as the ball knuckled away from everybody, he reached over and slid to his right and made the catch. So it brings in Austin Mitchell. He singled his last time. He is popped up to the pitcher, and he is struck out. Pitch coming, swing and a miss. Oh, 1, and it is a strike called. Down to the last strike. Hughes trying to finish it up. No safe situation here. Cale Smith will be the winner, and a swing and a miss, and he is a winner now. So the game ends on a strikeout, and Neosho takes it by a score of 13-9. We'll take a minute break and come back. This is Tiger Baseball Music Radio 93.5.
Beimdick Insurance is a proud supporter of the Carthage Tigers. Successful teams select great members, develop a solid game plan, and purchase the best equipment for the game. Beimdick Insurance applies this same philosophy when developing an insurance program to insure your Carthage Tiger family or business. When looking for insurance, the right agent for your team is Beimdick Insurance. Give Beimdick a call at 417-358-4007. Go Big Blue! In athletics, keeping score is required to separate winning from losing. In business, accounting is the art of keeping score of financial matters. The team at the certified public accounting firm of Schmidt Associates wants to be your financial score-keeping specialist. If your current method of keeping score doesn't measure up, call Schmidt Associates at 358-6090 to determine if professional accounting will benefit your business. Properly designed accounting and payroll services are an investment that will keep your business in the winner's circle. Schmidt Associates, more than checks and balances.
Back here at Joe Becker, Jim Taylor with you here, and Neosho, the big fifth inning, the difference in the ball game. Carthage gave it a go, had a grand slam even in this game, but lose it by a score of 13-9. 13 runs on 12 hits and 4 errors for Neosho. They left 7. 9 runs, 7 hits, and 6 errors for Carthage, and they left 5. Neosho goes 2-7 in conference, 14-12 overall. Carthage goes to 3-24 and 0-8 in conference. And that'll pretty much wrap it up here. We'll come back with our Wilkinson Pharmacy play of the game back here in 30 seconds. This is Tiger Baseball Music Radio 93.5.
Is a proud supporter of the Carthage Tigers and tonight's play of the game. It takes hard work, good practice habits, and dedication to succeed in sports and in life. And everyone at Wilkinson Pharmacy is proud of our Carthage Tigers for all their efforts on and off the field. Wilkinson Pharmacy and their knowledgeable staff work hard to bring you the best possible products and services every day. So go see them for all your pharmacy needs. Located at 2017 South Garrison, or give them a call at 358-4840. Wilkinson Pharmacy says, go Big Blue!
Wilkinson Pharmacy play of the game came in the 6th inning. Carthage was down 13-4. But then it was a hit batsman to start it off. Ethan Stark reached a base hit by Austin Mitchell. An error when Zach Hohenschel was at the plate with a third baseman, loaded the bases. There was a bases-loaded walk. And then after that, it was a 13-5 game, and then Clay Kinder took the first pitch he saw over the right field fence and closed the gap to 13-9, but that was as close Carthage would come as they fall here to Neosho by a score of 13-9. This is our last regular season broadcast. The districts will start in Republic on the 17th, so whatever game is scheduled there, we figure it'll be on the 17th. And that'll be our next broadcast. The team will go to Ozark Thursday to wrap up conference play, and then Saturday they'll go to Lebanon for an 11 o'clock game. So our next broadcast will be around the 17th for the first game from the districts. Thanks to Caleb here running the cameras and Ron back at the studios. Our final score here, Neosho 13 and Carthage 9. We'll see you during the playoffs here in about 10 days or so. Thank you, and so long from Joplin.
Thank you for joining us for Carthage Tiger Baseball on KDMO and the Carthage Tiger Sports Network.
We'd like to thank our proud sponsors for making this broadcast possible. Garrison Construction,